Good morning from Africa. I'm here again for another adventure, and this weekend I'm in the country Namibia. As you can see behind me, I've just arrived in their international airport. And this airport is apparently about 30 miles away from the capital city, which is called Windhoek. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this city has to offer. So right now I'm going to look for a taxi, and I want you to join me to see what we can discover in this former German colony. Germany ruled Namibia between 1884 and 1920, and this church behind me was built to remember German soldiers who fought in the war with Namas and Hereros. And what's amazing about this church is you've got the clock here, which is actually imported from Germany, as well as the roof. And they had also a statue which was opposite, which I can show you now in a picture on YouTube. And that statue was to represent German soldiers who fought in the war, but now it's been removed and it's been replaced with the first ever president of Namibia. So let us have a look at who this first president was. Let's go. And here he is, the first president of Namibia, Dr. Sam Nujoma. When South Africa and Namibia agreed to independence in 1990, this is the man who took over the helm of Namibia. And opposite the church, which we just started a minute ago, before the president statue was there, it was the German warrior Verreiter Denkmal that was standing there. And apparently it's now in the museum behind here, so I'm going to have a look and see if it still exists, because there's quite a bit of history of where this sculpture's come from, as in where in Germany and the sculpture. So let us see if we can find it. Join me. So I found the Reiter Denkmal statue, but the only way you can view it is if you come to a bar, buy a beer and have a look at the great views of the city and also the statue. And the statue, which was designed by a sculptor in Berlin, is just there. There he is. Unfortunately, we can't reach him any further than that. So it's only just recently the German government have admitted war crimes took place in Namibia in the early 1900s. And what they've done now is they've given a compensation to Namibia at 1.1 billion euros to improve their infrastructure and aid. You still see though a lot of German influence within Namibia, all alike. Obviously that German church, the German buildings, but the most important thing, as for me, is the German beer. So I've got here Windhoek, and at the top, if you can see it, it says Reinheitsgebot, and that is the German law for preparing beer, which in fact is the same here. So the beer has to be that good quality. Prost. The German warrior statue was taken down in 2013 as locals were upset with just commemorating the German soldiers that died in the war. But about, I'd say, 500 meters from the church, there is a monument here to commemorate the Herero and the Nama soldiers who fought against the Germans. Their blood waters our freedom. And here, not far from that monument, which was to commemorate the soldiers that fought for Namibia in the war between the Germans, is the oldest building in Windhoek. Wow. And in fact, there's also something in German which I don't understand because I don't speak German, but it looks like it's been here ever since the building was built. So as I understand, it was occupied by Germany by 1914 to 1915. That's what I can say, and I'm just guessing, but look at it. Since 1915, this building still survived from the German occupation. Incredible. For tourists here in Windhoek, I would probably advise just to visit one day, if honest, because everything's close together. I'm quite surprised. I've actually got myself down here for one more day, and I thought I'd be going to the museums and doing other things like that, but unfortunately the museums are closed. I'm not sure why. A bit disappointing. Obviously I would love to go on safari, but now I'm just standing right next to the Parliament building, and the gardens are closed off as well, but they look pretty nice. This is the Parliament over here. And opposite you've got the gardens, which look pretty good. Oh, and a cage. Pork in it. Maybe just weekends, everything's closed. So one of the best places to try the local cuisine is at Joe's Beer House. It's pretty awesome, the interior, look at that. And what I've decided to try out is, for the first time, I've never tried, is zebra, springbok and kudu, which is kind of like a deer. So I'm looking forward to that. The ladies actually brought me what it looks like. It looks kind of the thing where you see like, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. There we go. So I'm gonna have zebra, springbok and kudu. Wow. One of the best well-known resort areas in Namibia is called Swakopmund. Again, my German's not great. But there used to be a train that used to go from this station to the resort, but it's no longer in service, unfortunately. But this train station was built by the Germans. It was built, as you can see at the top, in 1912. Wow. And it still looks intact. A Windhoek. Let's go and see inside. Unfortunately the museum's closed today, like other museums have been, but we can have a look at the platform. Not sure when that train was last in use. That's how far it goes, the platform. Nice. And the welcoming sign for the city. Windhoek. And also here, the schedules, the departure, the arrivals. And for the main resort area, Swakopmund. It's a shame the museum isn't open, because this was one of the things I wanted to see whilst I was here, and obviously to film, to learn a bit more history of how the Germans built this railway from Windhoek to Swakopmund. But never mind, I hope to go there one day. Apparently you can go there, but you need to go via a shuttle bus or a taxi, obviously. So my plan is to come back here one day, but for now I want to thank you for watching this video, short video. I hope that you might decide to come to this country. It's completely safe. On the English British government website it says it's dangerous, but nah, it's all lies. The one thing that does surprise me about this place is also the currency. They take South African rand and not just the Namibian dollar. And yeah, I hope you all have a good weekend. Please subscribe below, and we'll be seeing some more videos in the future. Bye for now.